Supervigash.
Hello and welcome to another supervigash video, and this video we are starting a brand new series on a game called The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch. I am going to be playing through Master Mode from beginning to end with all the DLC included, and yeah, seeing as I'm doing a series on this, there'll be lots of content, so yeah, do subscribe, leave a like, and let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this game and this video as a whole. But without further ado, let's get right into this.
Wake up, Link.
That's me. After being 100 years asleep. Alright, so in case you don't know, when this game initially came out, I played it a little bit, just halfway through the game, in normal mode and without any of the DLC. But after a while, because it wasn't, you know, classic Zelda and stuff, I just also lost interest and I never finished the game. So I do know how the game ends because I did see the final cutscene with Zelda and Link pretty much saving the Kingdom of Hyrule after defeating Ganon. And in case you don't know, on my channel I've played through The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I loved the story and everything. It was great. Yes, I don't love it like, you know, the classic Zelda games. In case you don't know, I grew up with Zelda Ocarina of Time. And just in general, I just love all the classic Zelda games. But Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are definitely new modern games that don't meet to the same standards that Zelda games have, because of them changing the formula and just being more modern. But yeah, I am here to give it another go. This time I'm going to play through the whole game with the DLC, and of course this time around in Master Mode. Master Mode is way harder, enemies do more damage. In case you don't know, this game was originally released simultaneously on the Wii U as well as on the Nintendo Switch, all the way back on 2017 when the Nintendo Switch first launched. I will be playing through this game from beginning to end, doing all the Divine Beasts, getting all the memories, all the towers, doing all the stuff with the DLCs, such as the Champion's Ballad as well as the Master Sword apparently. And yeah, I'll be of course also using amiibos here and there for help. But besides that, this should be a lot of fun. Oh, there we go. So this episode, my main goal is to complete the Great Plateau and have this as a beginning of the series. But yeah, I played through Tears of the Kingdom like 30 episodes. In total, it was like 10 hours recording. But in reality, I played like 90 or 100 hours in that game, getting all the shrines, all the towers, all the memories. Some of the Koroks, let's be honest, I'm not going to get all of them. And for the most part, I was just exploring and having fun. Here we go, the classic scene. Oh man, I have not played this since 2017, if I'm not wrong. Like I said, I probably only did like a few Divine Beasts back then. The Great Plateau, let's go. So how do you run? No. Oh, it's X to run. Okay, interesting. Hello there, squirrel. Of course, you have stamina and we have 3 hearts. And we'll be doing shrines. Alright, let's get this axe. So, of course, there's weapon durability and you do have to be very much careful. But despite missing music... Oh, no. Yeah. So that's a heavy hitting moblin. A Coblin, whatever. Hello there, buddy. I don't think I can take you on. Isn't he gonna be too strong? That's the whole point, right? That I can't take him on? I would say then let's just try and run away from him. Alright, just gonna follow the Sheikah Slate. So this Great Plateau, I kind of have all of the memories for it. Like, I know where to go, I think. There are 4 shrines that you need to complete. So it's pretty straightforward. But it's going to be so nice to have Guardians back in this game. Just because they were missing in Tears of the Kingdom. And I do have to say that Guardians are kind of needed for this experience when it comes to open world Zelda games. I don't know. There's just some kind of threat level that Guardians kind of bring to the game. That was missing, of course. Alright. Let's get you. The first tower in the game. Here it goes. Oh no, the squirrels. Or the birds, the wildlife. Or the enemies. Okay, I don't care for the enemies. And here is the first ever tower. But I'm gonna be interested to see how much unimpressive this game might feel because of Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know. I hope there's still somewhat of a novelty to this. Alright, cool. Oh, and there's Calamity Ganon, right?
When the beast regains its true power, this world will face
Yep.
its end.
And of course, now, because of Tears of the Kingdom, we know that Ganon, the actual Ganon, is down underneath the castle. And there's just some sort of calamity from him, like a power, almost. Spirit. Alright, before we go down, I am going to mark down all these shrines. There should be 4, if I'm not wrong, in total. There's another one. There's also another one. That's 3. 1 is missing. Oh, yep. There you go. Alright, now let's try and make our way to those. Yeah, what are those platforms? That's so weird. Huh. Interesting. Here we go. The first shrine. But overall, I have to be honest, even in Tears of the Kingdom, shrines aren't my favorite in any sort of way. It's just they're not dungeons, and even the Divine Beasts kind of get closer, but they're still so far off from actual dungeons from older Zelda games. Alright, the first ability, Magnesis. Which is going to be, of course, the main thing for the shrine. Alright. I mean, it's not that hard to use. If you've played Tears of the Kingdom, then you know that there's pretty much Ultra Hand, but only for metallic things. Oh gosh, no. Gotta be careful. I'm just gonna go like this, buddy. Just so I can avoid you. Alright, now I'm gonna take you. Don't suspect a thing. Nice. Open this. And we're done. And our first Spirit Orb, nice. Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah. I forgot that some of them can wake up, despite being technically dead. Alright, let's try and go around. Maybe? Is this a good idea? I don't know. I think it was. Nice. And our next ability is being bombs. Which, now looking back, definitely compared to Tears of the Kingdom, bombs are kind of an interesting one. Because in Tears of the Kingdom, they're just items. You know, the flower bombs and stuff. Or bomb arrows. But here, they are just full-on runes. But I guess you have infinite of them, which is the cool thing. So, throw. And detonate. Pretty simple. Okay. Nothing too crazy so far. Like, enemies I'm really scared of. I'm not gonna lie. Nice. That was pretty simple. I'm pretty sure they wanted me to use the square ones, but I'm gonna do it my way. Yeah, definitely moving forward after this first episode, I'll be definitely skipping a lot of the shrines, as in only doing it for myself and not leaving it in the video, just because I gotta be honest, the shrines, like I said, they're not my favorite. And nice. Is that enough? I don't think so. I think I need another one. And that's this shrine complete. But as a whole, graphically and when it comes to performance, similar to Tears of the Kingdom, like, at least the performance is pretty... Oh, another EX chest. It's pretty acceptable. But definitely when it comes to graphics, I think it looks pretty good. I know anti-aliasing... Oh, a Nintendo Switch shirt. Okay, now we need to go to that one. Is that the yellow one? Yep. Alright, let's make our way there then. Oh no, bats. Cool. That's our first batch of bats, I guess. Or keys, as they are called in the Zelda universe. I don't remember you in the original Great Plateau. That's a Lionel. One of the most scariest enemies in the game. Oh gosh. Okay, well, I'm gonna avoid him. And there are those guys. I think those are less threatening. So I'm just gonna go like this, hopefully, that they don't notice me. Alright, just gonna go by. Don't mind me. Alright, after sitting and also cooking, we should be ready to go. Of course, I think this will be the shortest episode in the series, definitely. Because I'll be editing a bunch of stuff out. And just because the Great Plateau, it's such a... It's not linear, but let's be honest. Like, everyone's gonna have a similar experience. But what we can do is this. And then I have to hope that I can balance through... Oh yeah, Korok Leaf. That's great. Okay, cool. Gotta go slowly. No, no, no! Okay, well, that's dumb from me. Okay, can I crouch? Yes, okay, I can crouch. I can go slowly but surely. Okay. I better go that way. Let's go up here. And hopefully those blue guys won't see me. What was that? What? How did he let go? I had stamina. Let's try that again. I do not know what happened. I definitely had stamina. That was just the game being cheeky on me. Alright, we're almost there. Hopefully we'll make it. But yeah, that was my first death of the playthrough. Kind of disappointing. And totally not my fault. So I'm not going to be too disappointed. But it was inevitable. I was going to die at some point anyway. But that's just a very silly way. Yet a very predictable way to die for the first ever time, I guess. And our next ability being Stasis. So this is pretty much you being able to freeze stuff in time. Which is pretty interesting because obviously in Tears of the Kingdom we have a whole ability that can just rewind things in time. So... Oh yeah, I need to do this. Okay. Let's do it like that. Of course you have to be quick. Alrighty. Let's stop you in time and then let's hit you. Just to get you out of the way. Come on. And gone. Oh, it's getting cold. I'm gonna attempt to go this way. I have 7 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know if this way is a good way, but just looking at the map, it is quite a far way, but it's just simple and pretty much just one line. So, there are of course enemies over there that we need to be careful about. Can I actually see this shrine? Like, where is it exactly? Oh, it's there. Okay, so a good idea would be to go down here. Alright, it's right there, so I can see it. Surely I can get there in 5 minutes. Oh. Literally as I was walking, they just spawned in. Well, yeah, I can always climb and go around. And we've made it to the shrine. Nice. And the next ability is pretty much, I'm pretty sure the final ability, even though there's one more box, but it's the ice block. Probably the weirdest ability in the game. Just because you have to have water around you and it's very specific, if anything, compared to other abilities that the Sheikah Slate has. I guess I need to make a cover. So I can just kind of... Alright, just gonna go like this. Gonna run for it. Oh, okay. Somehow survived that. That was scary. We've made it to the end. Nice. There's the first goddess statue, so I should be able to get a heart, hopefully. Heart container, please. Because even to get the Master Sword, unlike in Tears of the Kingdom, you actually need a heart. There's the old man. Of course, I already know what he is and who he is, but let's have Link find out who he is.
Well done there, young one. Now then.
But it's going to be interesting to actually play through this game properly for the first ever time. From beginning to end. It's going to be hopefully a lot of fun. Yep, Zelda's dad. I'm gonna just say that from the very beginning of this game, it is kind of just pretty sad to just see this whole kingdom be in ruins and just destroy it because of this dark evilness. Because you have to think about it. So many people, so much has been lost. And it is pretty sad.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power and her appointed knight chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, bravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself.
Alright, thanks for the paraglider. Let's, I would say, do our first glide. Already seeing a bunch of enemies. But here we go. We have the paraglider, and now it is our complete freedom to just explore the whole land of Hyrule. That is awesome. I am so excited to play through this. Like, I know my nostalgia for the older games, as well as just, I don't know, just me not liking this or loving this game when it initially came out. It's still a weird feeling to me for me to play this now, but I enjoy Tears of the Kingdom, and just in general, it is Zelda at the end of the day. It's still got those characters and the core heart of the Zelda games, so yeah, I am very much interested. This, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch, the Master Mode. I'm doing a series on this, which means there are lots of this content, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, leave a like, thanks for watching, and toodles!